First, though, to the breaking story of the morning, an Air India flight carrying more than 200 passengers crashing in the western city of Ahmedabad. Shares of Boeing were down sharply after it was reported the plane was a Boeing 787 Dreamliner. Our Phil LeBeau is back with what we know so far this morning. Hi again, Phil.
Hey, Carl, more questions than answers regarding this crash. The video that was fed in minutes after this crash shows that this plane went down in a fairly populated area not far from the airport in northwest India. And as you look at the video here, you're saying to yourself, well, how much do they know about what happened? Well, it only got to 625 feet in the air before it plunged out of the sky. There were 242 people on board. It crashed shortly after takeoff. Now the focus is going to be, okay, did anybody survive? And if there's no survivors, the recovery of victims. That's the focus right now and will be likely for the next 24 hours or so. The NTSB and the FAA are likely to help with the investigation. Here's how it goes when there is a crash in a country. That country leads the investigation, but almost always they will ask the FAA or the NTSB to assist with the investigation. NTSB would be the lead investigator there. The FAA would provide technical expertise. In terms of the Dreamliner, despite the problems when it was initially launched, and we covered those extensively back in that 2006 to 2011 time period, despite those problems, since then, the Dreamliner has had a pretty good track record. In fact, this is the first crash involving a Dreamliner. Boeing is in the process of increasing its production of the Dreamliner from 4 per month up to 5 per month. Take a look at shares of Boeing over the last year. It is also expected within the next couple of months to ask the FAA for an increase in 737 MAX production. We'll see if this investigation influences that decision by the FAA. And then finally, take a look at shares of General Electric. GE Aerospace, I should say. The Gen X engine has a strong reliability record, and when you talk with people within the industry, they will say time and again, GE NX is a solid engine. Now the question becomes, did something go wrong with the two engines on this aircraft, or strictly with the aircraft, or was there pilot error involved? More questions than answers, guys.
And Phil, we've mentioned before some of the Boeing safety incidents. We mentioned the ones in 2018 and 2019, yep. Lion Air, Ethiopian Air, the door thing last year. How much has Boeing done to improve the safety standards and the perception? Because that's a blow.
A ton.
I mean, let's wait to find out more, but obviously it's not a good headline.
You're absolutely right, Sarah. Sarah, this is a blow. Sorry to step on you a bit there, but this is a blow to its efforts to improve its reputation and the quality controls that they have put in place. And by all measures, when you talk with airline CEOs, we were talking with Scott Kirby, a week ago, and he said, look, they're doing a far better job with the aircraft that they're delivering. And he's not alone. We're hearing that from other aircraft CEOs or the CEOs of aircraft leasing companies, which are taking these aircraft straight from Boeing. This has all been under Kelly Ortberg, but he knows he's got a long ways to go. Where they are right now is just the basics of blocking and tackling and manufacturing. Then they're going to increase production rates. But there's no doubt that this crash will raise fresh scrutiny about the reliability of Boeing airplanes.